Good morning, West Virginia Ed Chat. Thanks for listening. Uh, I've had this idea for a while now, and I've had it on hold and waiting really for the chat to kind of grow some more, pick up some participation. And thankfully, um, that happened over the summer. And I really want to thank Randall Black down in Cabell County for his support and his help getting things off the ground. I was able to attend the statewide tech conference over the summer, and that was nice. Great experience, and we got to do a little promotion through the conference there. Jason Jackson, also, I want to thank him for his support and his help, getting the word out, involving some people that I really didn't have a strong connection to. So I appreciate those guys helping just spread the word. Really, I think that's what it needed. The avenues that I had available to me, I just weren't sure if they were reaching a large enough audience. I don't know, but either way, whatever the reason, the chat has grown, and I just want to make this clear: the chat really isn't about any one person. It's certainly not about me. The chat is not about one person. It's much bigger than that. And I think at this point, it's we can confidently say the chat has reached a point where it's its own living organic thing, which is good. That's what it needs to be. And just in case you didn't know, I have some friends in Ohio that recently told me that several school districts just this year are going to allow their educators to receive CE credit via their statewide ed chat, which is hashtag OHEdChat, Ohio EdChat. And that's really cool because it appears that the value in what this personalized learning for educators, it seems like the value is starting to catch on. Um, not to even mention, I've had phone conversations and video conversations with excuse me, educators from North and South Carolina, and particularly Krista Anderson out in Montana at Montana's Ed Chat, just to find out what their statewide Ed Chats are doing and how they've grown so big. Those places that I just mentioned have massive participation each week. Montana has, like a weekly publication and some statewide literature about what's going on with the Ed Chat, upcoming topics. They've got news media, publishing things about the Ed Chat. It's just really cool what's happening there, and they have a lot of participation. And it'd be nice if such an opportunity could come up in West Virginia. I don't know. I don't want to make any presumptions, but it's grown. That's what I was wanting to say. It's nice and encouraging that the statewide chat has grown. And honestly, even since the summer, and we've started to see some growth, it seems like one or two new people are appearing every week, if not more than that. So that's really nice. We've had a large group from Kanawha County join and seem to be regulars now, and that's really encouraging. I appreciate those folks. So, where can we go from here? I've had this idea on hold for a while. I think I said that, and I'd like to do a video or audio summary or just a recap of what occurred during that week's hour-long Ed Chat. We'll talk about the topic, provide listeners or viewers some main points of interest throughout that hour. If there's anything extraordinary shared or anything that really caught fire in the conversation, I'd like to bring that to light in this video or this audio cast. And honestly, I had the idea that we would try to do this in maybe a 10 to 12 or 10 to 15 minute time segment. So, I'm not thinking that anything really long, anything that would require a large amount of time commitment from anyone. Because I'm sure, as with all things, that's going to be the most difficult part, is getting others to agree on a time, or set their schedules so they could commit to a common time to be able to do this. So, for example, right now our chats are occurring on Tuesdays at 9 p.m. That's every other week. Tuesdays at 9. So perhaps if it was a Wednesday or even Wednesday morning, I don't know, before work, or Wednesday evening, or if it was Thursday, or even if it didn't occur till Friday, at some point, hopefully we could do this shortly after the chat occurred. I would be willing to do this for a few weeks just to kind of get it off the ground. But it's not about me, again. If the moderator of that particular chat could commit to that time, and perhaps I wouldn't limit it really to anybody. If one or two or three people that participated in the chat also wanted to commit, be available via Skype or Google Hangout or something, then I think we could do a short recording, take a few talking points from that evening's chat, and just discuss them and offer the viewers or listeners just a summary or recap of what was discussed that hour. And I think that would be a nice thing. We would put that out under the West Virginia WVedchat YouTube channel. So again, I hope that this effort could also become its own living thing, not about one person, but about the bigger picture, and that's just offering more opportunities for West Virginia or statewide educators and educators outside of West Virginia to see what's going on. And I think it's also a nice opportunity to show that there are passionate educators in West Virginia willing to go above and beyond to engage in opportunities for growth, opportunities for sharing, opportunities for learning, reflection. And that's what happens during the hour-long chats. So that's my idea. I want to keep this video short, and my timer says we're almost to 7 minutes. I appreciate you listening. Contact me if you're interested at all in helping or participating. I'll put it out during the chat, obviously, and try to make some contacts and commit on a time to get this started. But I'll probably give it a shot the next chat. Right as of now, honestly, we don't even know who's moderating the next chat. I'll do it if nothing comes up. I'd like to give this a shot. I don't know if it'll be used at all by West Virginia educators. It could be a total flop. I've had many things flop before, and it won't hurt my feelings, won't embarrass me if we just have to back up and punt and say it's not working, no one's viewing it, no one's accessing it. But I want to give it a shot for a while and see if we can't get it off the ground. I think this could eventually become something where this organization, this living, breathing thing, could broadcast, at statewide events and offer a sneak peek into something like the tech conference over the summer. Or I just got an email this morning about the Science Teachers Association has a conference coming up in November, and I'm sure there are other things. If this West Virginia WVedchat could participate in those events and offer a short, even if it was 10 minutes, conversation from participants, just a little broadcast from those events, I think it would be a nice thing, and it certainly seems appropriate that West Virginia WVedchat be involved in those things. So that's my idea. I hope that makes sense to you. I'm going to give it a shot. I still haven't even decided, honestly. I'm still open. What do we use? Is it video, or do we just limit this to audio? So perhaps people could get it on their mobile device, listen to it on the way to work, or would people access the 10-minute video or 12-minute video on their planning period at school? I don't know. I don't know the answers to those questions. So those are issues we still have to work through. But I think I want to give it a shot, get it started, and see what happens. So I appreciate you listening. Thank you.